War never changes. Do you remember that line, guys? So this is Fallout 4 running on Xbox Series X. Today we're going to be looking at this game's graphics, performance and gameplay just few days before the next-gen update arrives. And obviously I'll compare these two later in another video. So without any further ado, let's just jump in. Welcome to Fallout 4, guys. So I'm running this game on Xbox Series X in its native mode, so default mode I should really say. So out of the box when you play this game it's 4K and 30 frames per second. I mean the graphics, well, it's actually a few years old game. I think it launched in 2015, I want to say, or maybe I'm missing something here. So yeah, it's like, you know, a few years old for sure. So yeah, it's 30 frames per second. Its graphics is pretty sharp, and you can see, like, by looking at these lines, they don't really break down. So yeah, it all looks pretty cool. So it's sharp and, you know, kind of nice. Obviously the textures are not of the highest quality now because it's an old game, last gen game obviously, but generally speaking it looks okay. Look at that shelter. I wouldn't really call it a house, right? So but this is a default mode, and this is the way you would play it on PlayStation 5 too, I believe, so 4K 30. But luckily on Xbox Series S and X you've got an FPS boost, right? And what we're going to do now, we are going to switch to performance mode, FPS boost mode. But first let me actually save it quick because it's getting brighter and brighter, so it's going to be nice, easier to kind of appreciate the graphics, right? So because in order to switch to FPS boost I will have to restart the game. So the graphics looks cool, as you can see. This is good old Fallout 4, and you know, I think it's pretty stable, 30 frames per second at 4K on Xbox Series X. I mean, it was 4K sort of 30 on Xbox One X even, so you would expect that. So now what you need to do is to press obviously the big Xbox button, go to Fallout, press the I call it hamburger button and go to manage game and add on, and then you've got these compatibility options here, right? And over here you can actually enable FPS boost and auto HDR. I've got HDR disabled for some reason, I don't even know why, but anyway. So click on FPS boost and it will tell you that you will have to quit Fallout 4. So let's quit the game. And now if we go back to the main menu and we have to start the game. So also it's going to be a kind of nice test to see how fast it loads. Because, you know, in just in few days time we're going to get a next gen update. So I'm curious what's the difference is going to be like. Okay, so press button, continue, and let's load it. So I will check how much time it takes to load. It's pretty quick. I mean, how long did that take? Like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, that's it. So now we are running this game at 60 frames per second. Now obviously there's some trade-offs here. So the resolution is lower, and I can't really tell you what the resolution is like, but it looks pretty good. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they were using FSR or something, or maybe not, but usually when you've got 1080p games, there's quite a lot of breakup or breakdown. Breakup, I think that's the proper word, on the lines and everything, but that's not the case over here. So that's not 1080p, I don't think. It must be higher. Now, whether or not, okay, there's a little bit of a, you know, juddery lines there. Whether or not this is native or not, I can't tell you. I mean, I don't really see any artifacts in place here, so I can't really say. But hey, who knows? It may be. It's possible that the game is using some form of. Yeah, they don't attack me, so I won't kill them. Why should I? So it doesn't look like it's using any form of upscaling. I mean, you know, reconstruction. Actually, I wanted to say, because upscaling, it is upscaled to 4K on my 4K TV, 4K monitor, but that's not the point. So let's actually visit the town, because I remember playing this game shortly after the FPS boost was introduced to this game, and you know, the image quality wasn't really that great. I remember complaining about it a little bit, and also the performance wasn't really great either back then. So I'm not sure what changed. You know, they may be using FSR or something, because the funny thing is, or maybe that's just motion blur that is still on, because when you stand still, the image quality is sharper, the image is sharper, but once you start moving in any direction, you see this blur. So that may be motion blur, but you can't disable motion blur in this game, because that's the thing. Maybe that's going to be one of the kind of improvements. Let's use that, because why not? Shoot. Okay, it's going to be now torso. Oh, nice. No, he's hidden now. Oh shit. Boom. Do I have any? Jesus Christ. Come over here. There's one more. There's actually more. There's actually more than just one more. I think now there's just one. There we go. Nice and smooth. So, performance-wise, oh bloody hell! No. Okay, let me actually get rid of some stuff, as always. Too much stuff on me. Junk. Okay, I don't really have to. Apparel. Wait, no, that's just. Right arm. And I'll get rid of that drop. Okay, now we're looking better. Okay, sorry about that. You know, the resolution is lower, that's for sure. Oh, actually, it's nice and sunny now, so that's great. But I would say that is actually still looking good. There is a little bit of a shimmering here and there, but nothing major, especially on these lines. So maybe they are using some form of reconstruction or something like that, right? But if you really wanted to, if you really want to play that game now, even that you're going to get a good experience. You know, even in 60 frames per second, because I remember, oh, there's a little bit of issues with these lines now, because they are very, very thin. So, but that's not really a major issue. So I'm curious what the update is going to bring to the table. Maybe native 4K or some form of upscaled 4K at 60 frames per second. Better textures, maybe. But you know, generally speaking, when it comes to image quality, because I can't really praise the graphics much now because it's an old game now. But I wish they improved the graphics a little bit, but I don't expect this to happen when the update arrives, because I think the only thing they spoke about, and I think that update is arriving, going to be available around like 25th, if memory serves me right. But the good thing about Fallout 4 now with FPS boost now is that it still looks good, because sometimes these games just don't look good. I mean, resolution just takes a hit and they just very blurry. You know, you will get a softer image, obviously with FPS boost on Xbox Series X, but it's actually not too bad. I mean, you know what? You know that I think maybe it's a case of me getting maybe I just got used to less sharper games these days, because a lot of these games these days are just of a lower resolution. Maybe that's the case, who knows. But yeah, Fallout 4 on Xbox Series X actually looks pretty good. I mean, the graphics is the same, so I'm not saying that the graphics changed, but the image quality is actually decent. And it's 60 frames per second. Who are they? Synth. Okay, well, okay. Oh, shit. Bloody hell. Time for another fight. Let's aim for the head. Oh, missed. Nice. Yeah, I don't have space for pistols and everything. I need to go and sell stuff. That's for sure. Yeah, guys. So listen, this is Fallout 4. Do I have any other gun on me? Oh, I've got some nice gun on me. That's just pistol. I don't need the pistol. Yeah, I was worried about performance a little bit at first, but looks like everything looks cool. Do I need anything? No, not really. What's that? Fuse. Let's take fuse. Bottle cap, yeah, pipe. I don't need that. At least not now. Maybe I'll come back here later. Bobby pins. That will come in handy. That's for sure. So yeah, listen, guys. This is Fallout 4 running on Xbox Series X at 60 frames per second. Resolution seems to be anything between 1080p and 1440p. It's not 4K for sure, but it still looks good. So I'm curious now what the update will bring later next week. So yeah. So guys, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about it. Are you planning to play Fallout 4 again? Did you play it before? Or maybe you are on Fallout 76 doing some missions? Let me know in the comment section below. And what do you think about these updates? What will the update bring, really, except the resolution? I hope that they will improve things. You know what? Well, that just crossed my mind. I think there is a texture pack available. I'm not sure if I can actually download it. If I do, I may make another video about it. So we'll see how that goes. I was reading about a texture pack, but I'm not sure if that was for Skyrim or Fallout. I can't remember. That was actually a few years ago. So anyway, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about it, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.